A few things I just wanted to explain on the script, just in case anyone doesn't know. The Spirit of Ivory is in play, which means that only one additional good person can turn evil at any time. So, for example, if a Fangu is jumped and then an evil attacks a goon, the goon will not turn. If the goon is already turned, then the Fangu jump would just not happen and they'll kill the outsider instead. That kind of thing. There's a Stormcatcher in play as well, which is a player who, or a character I should say, who can only die by execution. The evil team will learn who that player is, and I will announce at the start of the day one, who the Stormcourt character is, whether or not they are in play. Although it's the king, that's what I built the script around, having a Stormcourt king.
I was going to say, it's definitely going to be the king, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got no choir boy on this script.
Yeah. So...
that should probably be a 13th townsfolk.
Yes, in fact, the king... Yeah, I built the script around the king being Stormcourt, so that's the thing. Anything else? There's some Vizier, Jinxes, and Le Monster. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna go build a game.
100% stress on this script.
Yep.
This can only go well.
I'll be the Vizier.
Hey, he's
Oh,
been
I'd love to
restrained.
be
There isn't an amnesiac.
Or
Great
Snake
that is.
Okay, right. So let's see what we're gonna do. There's always gonna be a widow. There's always gonna be a lunatic. I'm not gonna. So the investigator's there for other things. So no king in play. So let's have a cannibal. Let's have an oracle. Well, for an oracle, let's do Fangu, which means we've got an extra outsider. Oh, we're gonna have 3 outsiders again. Do I want to do that? Maybe. It's gotta be a Yagababble. So no king. We'll put that in. Ooh, let's do steward. Haven't done a steward in a while. So we've got 1. It's an innkeeper. Oh, I'm going to decide the kills though. So let's do a fortune teller, and let's have the drunk Elsa here. Should I do a drunk Elsa here, or should I do drunk steward? Oh, drunk oracle. Let's do drunk oracle. So we got 1, 2, because we've got a drunk. Wait, yes, 2 because of that. Yep.
Not Nate, I hadn't.
Hello.
Hello.
You should all have some characters.
Yeah, you do.
Excellent. Go to sleep.
No.
Bedtime.
Right. So who have we got here? So bluffs. Oh. Let's do investigator. Farmer.
Tell it's a stressful script because nobody's speaking at night.
I know.
Right. So Stuart is the drunk. Oh no, is the drunk. Who knows Martin? Anything else doesn't oh, red herring. Let's do let's do James as the red herring. I was thinking about doing Jess as the red herring, but that's harsh. Okay, we've got to think of some phrases, because I was going to do Fengu, but I changed my mind at the last second. So, let's go. Okay. Okay, the widow goes then. Okay, so what should I do as phrases? Let's do. Okay, I've got to think of one for Jess. Right. Let's do this for a laugh.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm just here to tell you that the demon is Phil.
Oh, great. Thank you.
I will send you a ping shortly, so keep an eye out for that with the thingy on, and then I will ping you again to talk to you to get your poison pick. Alright, cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
And the plane was weirdly empty. And then a few years later, I realised that it was because the date we flew on was 9/11. But not on that 9/11, just after it, because all the flights were really cheap. And we would listen to it on like a Walkman.
I see.
Perfectly fine day to fly.
Yeah.
Hello. Right, some information for you.
Yes, please.
Martin is your minion.
Martin, where is he? Oh, he's hiding. There he
9
is.
o'clock.
Yep.
Your bluffs are investigator,
Mm-hmm.
mayor,
Yep.
balloonist,
Yeah.
and Jess is.
Oh. Yeah, what? I don't know what I am yet, do I?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you're the Yagababble.
Okay.
Jess is the lunatic.
Okay.
And that is all I've got to tell you for now. I haven't thought of a phrase, but I'm going to come back shortly.
Okay, cool.
Right,
No worries.
thank you.
Fun, so fun. Was it drugs?
Among other things, I imagine.
Have a look at the lyrics and figure out what
Oh,
he's trying to buy. He's in a pharmacy, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Weird.
Hi.
Hi. Well, isn't this fun?
No. Stress time.
Right. I'm just here to tell you that your minion is Martin.
Right. Got it.
Your bluffs
My bluffs.
are Mayor,
Mayor.
Banshee,
Yeah. Banshee.
and Fortune Teller.
Fortune teller.
Your phrase.
My phrase.
It's a good one.
Okay.
I'm so glad I didn't draw evil.
I'm so glad I didn't draw evil. That's lovely. Okay. Do I have a lunatic?
No.
Okay.
And
Alright.
there's no other information to give you.
No storm court thing.
I have no other
Alright.
information for you.
Alright. Thank
Cool.
you very much.
Thanks, Jess.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Houses or parties?
I don't know.
Hi. I've not yet thought of a phrase. Is there one that you would like?
I don't know. So just looking at the bluffs and trying to think
How
if there's
about
anything related to those.
I don't believe that.
I believe that. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, unless you want anything specifically related to Mayor or Balloonist or something. I don't know. I don't believe that is fine.
Okay, what did I say? I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. Now, I've never been the Yag before, so it has to be the exact phrase in the exact sequence.
Yeah, so-
would I do not believe that. Would that qualify?
I will allow I do not believe that. I do not believe that. I don't believe that.
Okay.
I would allow. It's got to be in town as well.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
At dusk.
Alright.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay. There we go then. Cheers.
Thanks.
So I think Lee.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't miss your ping. I was just looking at the grimoire and it timed out.
No problem. Please pick a player to poison.
So the steward is already the drunk. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. God. It's between the outside here and the fortune teller, I think. Or maybe the cannibal. I'm going to go cannibal to cause some chaos.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Down a bit out of the second series.
We can't quite get away with that. Can you just turn it down a lot?
Hi.
Well,
Please pick 2 players.
I will pick Jess and Ben.
Jess and Ben. You learn a no.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yvette or Maria can do that. And probably Mimula, Bonk, and
Hello.
Hello. You learn a widowism play.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks.
That dance script I did.
yeah. And Monsieur Alphonse is definitely the Undertaker.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at this nice stress-free roll.
Yeah, I feel like I've used a gardener for this.
There's no gardener in play.
Oh, lucky. a nice, relaxing character.
Yeah. And what's really nice is that you know that Martin is good.
Oh, that's nice.
That is
as long
nice.
as I'm sober and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I will trust Martin until the end.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Older than I am. So.
Okay. Just waiting for a chance to give the balloonist some info. I haven't missed anyone. Okay. Good morning, town. It's a new age in Ravenswood Bluff. New era. We've accepted the monarchy, now more so than ever. And it's great.
Save again.
Indeed. So, the king has been picked by God, protected by God, or maybe they're protected by a demon. Either way, something's bubbling under the surface in Ravenswood Bluff. I'm dead, been murdered.
Yes.
The king is Stormcourt. Please find my killer, and have 8 minutes to do so.
Can I just clarify? Stormcourt, it means that we do have a king in play, but no one knows who he is, and he can only direct.
So if
We don't know if it's in
No.
play.
Oh, right.
Basically, it means this: it can't die at night. So it's
Yeah.
either in play and the evil team can't kill it, or it's not in play, in which case it's probably an evil team bluff.
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
I have been made aware that there is a widow in play. I am the
Ooh.
person that knows. So I know that the evil team knows everything. Well, not right now, but they will do very shortly. And so I'll be keeping an eye on those conversations, baddies.
Okay, dokey. Well then, in that case...
So a suspicious person wants to talk to me. Fine.
No, bugger.
Suspect you could be lying about that widow and that information. I'm gonna say I'm the innkeeper.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so trying to figure out who wants protecting really.
Okay,
If I'm
well,
not poisoned for the rest of the game.
I don't want you to protect me because I don't want to be drunk. Because I'm the Elsa here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good.
So you don't have to tell me anything because you could be the widow who poisoned me.
Yeah, I've had
You
this
already know
before
then.
actually. An evil player came to me and told me that they were the steward, and I then hard claimed to them.
That's all right. It's fine. I was just glad that I've not got a stressful role. So
Okay, I'll give you 3 anyway.
yeah, cool.
Cannibal, balloonist, and goon. And I'll see whether or not I will decide to trust you or not later.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be hard claiming to anyone else. So that's okay.
Ah.
Balloonist.
The balloonist is back. I let go of my balloons and you picked them up.
Yeah. How do you feel about new balloonist?
That's fine.
No, I mean, like, how do you feel about the change to the balloonist?
Oh, it's a plus. It's definitely an improvement.
Yeah, it's not an automatic solve, is it, I suppose?
Oh, why?
Hello. Where do they come?
Good chat.
That's why I
Who
don't
did
like
not
talking in
know?
here, because everyone butts the fuck in.
Sorry, we just popped in for our medication.
Leave.
Welcome to the House of Fun.
Welcome to the house of...
You tell me what you know.
Oh yes! Thank you very much for that confirmation. What are you? You just been speaking to the demon, have you? Heard what I am?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Heard what I am?
I haven't heard what you are.
Oh, you should have.
Okay.
What are you gonna claim?
I am possibly cannibal, possibly goon.
Possibly cannibal, possibly going. So you're the widow. So those two are in play. Maybe, I don't know if they're in play. Okay, I'm either the fortune teller or the mayor.
Okay. 1 second. Right.
Oh, I love this. I love it so much.
Right. Well, we don't want to spend too much time together because Ben's watching.
Oh yeah, is Ben just hanging out in town?
I think
He immediately went into a chat with me after me saying we should keep an eye on chats, and then claimed to be something that could cause misinformation. So maybe he is the widow.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, cool. I'll see if I can try and get a social read off him.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's worth a day one. I'll do an Elsa here guess anyway, just to spread it around.
Cool. All right.
But yeah, if there's a widow in play, they already know. But it's fine.
All right,
Cool.
fantastic.
See you in
Thank
a
you.
bit. Bye.
Right.
Okay, my throat.
James.
I'm just with there being a widow in play, evil knows who I am, so and they won't like me.
Okay.
I'm the innkeeper.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Do you? No, you don't pick on.
I don't pick on the first night.
Okay. Do you want to pick me?
Sure, that's someone who's actually said they want to be picked.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can protect me.
Sure thing. Are you willing to reveal who you are?
I'm either the oracle or the farmer.
Okay, so
Speak to my minion and
They
just
had no
stop the
fu-
immediate. Even though I
Okay,
think they are the real minion.
so who be that then?
Martin.
Martin. Okie dokie.
I think the real demon might be Roblin. Might be. Go
Right,
speak
well,
to
I'll have to give Robin a check then. I'll check
Yes,
you.
yes,
Yeah, I'll
fucking
check you
hell.
and Robin
Yes, please.
because I know I didn't get a.
Wait, well then
positive
you
check.
get yes. Do
One.
it against Ben.
Well, no, because I got you and Ben. I did you and Ben and got a no.
Oh, yeah. Ah, I love that. I love it a lot.
Okay.
Robin is the drunk steward.
Steward, right, okay.
Ben is the Elsahir.
Yep.
And Paul is the Oracle. I poisoned Lee. I'm going to become the cannibal.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, cool. You're just gonna flat out double claim it.
Yeah, and he's going to get the wrong information.
Yeah, true. Cool. I'm bluffing balloonist. I've said that I've seen Jess on the first night, so I figure that's pretty believable. If it later comes out she's a lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
I've only told Ben that information. Everyone else was 2 for 2s, whereas Ben saw the widow, so just went to hard claim. So I did.
Okay. Probably best to kill.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'm either good or I'm lying and there isn't a widow in play.
But you don't know who the widow is,
I
potentially.
don't know who the widow is now.
I'll give you a 3 that I could be.
Go for it.
Mayor, cannibal, or farmer.
Okay, I haven't actually heard any of those anywhere else yet. I'll be surprised if you're the farmer because there's a widow in play. And that would be brutal, putting the farmer in.
This is Nate we're talking about.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lee.
Okay.
Everybody, willy-nilly.
Go ahead.
I am the Oracle.
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, it's freezing at the awkward angles, I'm afraid.
Welcome back to town, everyone. We are grouped together, and nominations not yet open, but please feel free to chat. And any Elsa here stuff, please put your hands up. Paul.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I'll answer here, guess that Jess is the demon and Martin is the minion.
Where's Paul gone?
Oh, you might want to refresh.
Yeah, Paul is here.
I can hear Paul.
Technical fun and games.
Let's not
Choice of
refresh.
beta. Go on then, I'll do a refresh.
What is that doing?
Okay.
Everybody seems fine to me.
Can everyone see everyone now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see everyone.
I
Almost.
can see everyone except Paul.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
Yep, I can see everyone.
Okay, right. Let's do that again. Paul, can you say what you said again, please?
What did I say? I said Jess is the demon and Martin is the minion.
Heard. Phil.
I'd like to also here guess Michael as the demon and Jess as the minion.
Heard. Jess.
I've got a pretty good inkling this is true. Also here guessing that Roblin's the demon, Martin's the minion.
Heard.
I
Lee.
believe that.
I would like to also here guess that James is the demon and Ben is the minion.
Heard. Roblin.
I'd like to also here guess that James is the demon, Jess is the minion.
Heard. Ben.
I would like to guess that Phil's the demon and James is the minion.
Heard. James.
I would like to also here guess that Jess is the demon and Robin's the minion.
Heard. Nominations are open.
Listen up, folks. The king is Stormcourt. If you are the king, the evil team literally cannot kill you at night. So you probably should just come out and tell us. Because if a king doesn't come out and tell us, and they decide to do it on day 2 or 3, I will just assume you are the widow, because the widow is in everyone's character.
I'm the king and so is my wife.
Okay. Thank you, Martin.
I would like to share some information with the town in the group. Hello, group town.
Hello.
Hello.
We should kill me today because
Why?
I was told that Martin's my minion, but he was the most floundery little weirdo I've ever spoken to in terms of minions. And I've also found a demon bluff as an actual person who's got a no one against me as a fortune teller. So you can kill me or you can kill somebody else. Come on.
What demon? Demon did you get?
Yagablabble. I'm so glad I didn't draw evil.
What was your phrase?
That.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so you're just saying
That would be... that would be hard to slip in a few times, I think.
Yeah.
Are nominations open?
Yep.
Martin nominates Jess.
Okay, Martin nominates Jess. Tell us why.
Those reasons.
Jess, your defence.
Let's kill Martin instead, but you can kill me. I don't mind. Wine.
5
Jess is the drunk.
5 votes to put Jess on the block, starting with Lee.
I don't think Jess is evil. She's just volunteered to die on day 1. This is a 9-player game. We've got like 3-4 chances to kill the demon.
4 is not enough. Jess is safe for today.
I'll nominate Martin off Jess's say-so.
Paul can have it.
Okay. Paul has nominated Martin. Please tell us why.
Because he's floundery, apparently.
What does that even mean?
You're a fish man.
Like a flounder.
Flippy floppity.
Martin.
This, to me, screams that Jess is the widow and knows what my character is and wants me to die.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were the widow.
5 votes to put Martin on the block, starting with Paul. Four votes is not enough. Second call for nominations.
Lee would like to nominate James.
I heard Ben first, so Ben has nominated Roblin. Please tell us why.
I think that Roblin is probably good, but this script has a cannibal on it, and I think Roblin would make useful food for a cannibal, and it would also enable the cannibal to approach Roblin tomorrow and prove that they're the cannibal by telling Roblin what they are. So, if we're going to kill someone who is likely good, this is probably the one.
Okay, Roblin, your defence.
Don't hate it, but I don't think there is a cannibal. But sure, if you want to kill a good player, and that isn't Jess, then yeah, sure.
Okay. 5 votes to put Roblin on the block, starting with Ben.
I've heard a cannibal claim.
I've had 2 soft claims of cannibal.
I've heard of a cannibal.
Come and find me tomorrow, cannibal.
Assuming you die.
5 votes is enough, and Roblin is on the block. I'm going to move it to final call. I'll close it in about 10
I
seconds.
would like to nominate James.
Okay, Lee has nominated James. Tell us why.
There was a lot of Alsahir's suspicion on him. I'd like to see what happens when James is nominated.
Okay, James.
It's not the worst kill. It's not the best kill. A lot of people know who I am, and if they believe me, they believe me. If not, they don't. I'm good. Well, everyone's going to say that, so it's not really believable. But I don't think I'm the best kill.
Okay.
What are you, James?
I'll tell you tomorrow.
It's best not to say
Okay.
because
It's a bad pie.
5 to die, 6... No, 5 to tie, even. 6 to execute, starting with Roblin.
I appreciate I could just be evil and lying, but the evil team does already know what you all are.
2 votes is not enough. I'm going to refresh because everyone's cameras is pixelated for me, and then I'm going to do a countdown.
I'm inclined to. Yeah.
I could just be evil and lying, but well, I mean, I don't want anyone to do anything that they're not comfortable with doing, because I don't want to be like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Dominating all the discussion or whatever. But I have absolutely no reason, like, from my perspective, I have no reason to be even remotely coy about anything because I just know there's a widow in play.
Is there a character on Blood and Clocktower called Dominatrix or something?
Shockingly, there is not.
I think the harlot's the closest you get.
Closing the day in 5.
There's a deviant.
Just to reiterate, I am so glad I didn't draw evil.
Roblin is executed.
I don't believe that.
Oh my
Getting
god.
one in Jess.
Roblin dies, and we all go to sleep.
Maybe Jess is evil. Just dropping that little.
Yeah.
Little Yaga
I'm
Babble.
kind of wondering if I haven't heard anybody else saying phrases, so I'm wondering if that does result in 2. Could anything else result in extra deaths? I mean, it doesn't have to as well. So.
No, they can be at any time, can't they?
Yeah.
No, I won't say it tomorrow.
Hello.
Hello.
Please pick 2 players.
I'm gonna pick Jess and Lee.
Jess and Lee. Thank you very much.
No worries.
That phrase. they might.
Okay, that doesn't really matter. So that's fine. I'm going to talk to Phil because I got distracted with all of the tech difficulties. Hello.
Hello.
I was distracted with tech difficulties then. Did you say it at all?
I said it right at the end there, and I did. I think I kind of mumbled it the first time I said it. Jess was talking about her lunaticness, and I did say I don't believe that.
Okay. Are you saying you said it once?
I definitely said it once.
Okay.
Right at the end there, I said I don't believe that. When Jess said she was glad that she didn't draw evil.
I was getting distracted with everyone's cameras were moving at about 1 frame a second.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
getting distracted with everything. But I trust you, so thank you very much.
Cool. All right. Cheers.
Okay, so need to kill someone. I'm not sure who though. Paul hasn't done anything. Paul could get. Let's Okay, right, so Lee is poisoned, so Lee's going to learn Roblin. I could just... Wait, hang on, so James is going to say they drank with... I mean, I'm going to move this around. Not that it matters, but then, yep. So let's give Lee Martin. Hello. Ooh, hang on, bear with me a sec. Yep, I'm gonna point at Martin.
You're gonna point at Martin.
Yeah, I think I can say it. I can say that you know that Martin is good.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, town. Except for Michael, who died in the night.
Oh, Michael!
7 minutes for chats.
That's
It wasn't
fine.
me, Michael.
I know.
So you weren't one of the things you were claiming, presumably.
That's interesting. Let's go
Yeah,
for a
no,
shot.
I was the other one.
Oh, I forgot.
That was the question.
Yeah, 0. Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies.
That.
It's free.
Yes, as good.
Jeez, I also got Martin.
Yeah, it's probably because Nate's giving us the same information that he gave.
No, that's annoying though.
I know, it is Nate. It is Nate.
Because because see, Martin never came out as the king to me when I chatted, because I chatted to him. I told him I'd seen him, and he said, he said he'd give me a 3. He did not include king.
How do we invite Martin in?
Yeah.
How do we invite Martin? Oh, there we are. Let's see if we can get Martin in, because he's not.
In.
Martin!
Hello!
Hello, Your Highness.
I had a lovely meal of roblin last night. Roast roblin.
Please, no, not that.
Okay.
Roblin tasted delicious. Your steward was fantastic. But we now both know that you're good.
Okay.
So I assume you are the king?
I don't want to say too much at the moment.
So suspicious, Martin. Am I just the drunk? And then Lee's eating a drunk. Oh, and Martin's not good at all.
Okay.
Which is also a reason why to believe him, because just being a witch on the script means claiming widow when there isn't one is a very...
Yeah, we would...
Unless he is the widow.
Yeah, I don't think Ben's a self-poisoning widow. Personally, I think Ben would just poison someone else.
Quite possibly with this many powerful roles on the...
Yeah, definitely.
On the script.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Cool.
I'll try.
Yay! Oh, let's recap our conversation. James is keeping me safe from myself.
Yes, I am. I'm keeping you safe from yourself. Here, have a bed, have some drinks.
Oh, love it. Oh yeah, I'm already nuts, but I'll take this drink and this bed as well. It's fine.
Don't know, as long as you don't trash the place.
No promises. I've seen what people do to hotel rooms.
We'll discuss damage fees at a later date.
Okay, I'm gonna run away.
I will hard claim for you, I think, since you're dead.
Yep.
I'm the Oracle.
Ah, okay.
I got a 0. So.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Well, I'm the Elsa here, so yeah, just making guesses and stuff.
Yeah. I believe that Martin probably is the real minion. He was proper cagey when I spoke to him, obviously trying to make him give me some sort of information about minion and stuff, and he wouldn't come out with anything. So he spoke to Roblin yesterday first, and again today, but Roblin's dead. So I'm not really sure who to go for now.
Yeah, I think I could believe that. Based on what Roblin has claimed, I think Roblin might very well be our widow poison player.
Ah. Do you want to share their claim? I could try and talk to him today, if not.
I probably shouldn't, because we have a cannibal and we want that cannibal to be able to
cool.
sort of give themselves some legitimacy by telling Roblin what they are. Hopefully that's happened or happening.
Hope so.
Oh no, you'd already know anyway.
Yeah, if we were evil, we'd already know you were the king. So
yeah.
Just
it's fine. You can chill. We're not going to execute you.
No.
Okay, we've got circle of trust.
Yes, we've got it's a triangle of trust.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we
need to try and make it a square. Have we got anyone else we can tap?
Did you just say you've got a triangle of crust?
A triangle of trust.
Ah, that makes more sense.
We need to try and make it a square.
Is there anything like, if we did execute me, you'd become me? Although no, because then we couldn't execute anyone else, could we?
No. And I only get it.
Especially with the new balloonist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers.
No worries.
Do it on day 1, but I did not trust you, so Okay.
Well, Lee's confirming me now, so
yes.
Okay.
Spirals in your eyes there.
Miss that. So what are you? Would you like to share with crazy little me?
I'm starting a hard claim. I haven't hard claimed everywhere, but I think I believe the widow ping. So
yeah, I think
think I'm kind of comfortable just hard claiming, to be honest. I'm the balloonist. I got you on the first night and Lee last night.
All right. Have you spoken to Lee?
In like a chat with Lee and Paul, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't got anything for Lee, but he's my only blank.
Got 2 from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I panicked for a bit in the middle of the night, thinking, "Oh God, please don't Fango jump to me."
Well, there is that, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm being inkept now, so hopefully that won't happen.
And the widow.
That's a tough pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't pick me.
I'm not picking you. I'm not picking you.
Okay. Cheers.
Alright, see ya.
Quick claim.
Fortune teller.
Oh, did you get nose then? I heard
Yeah.
you got nose.
I got no one, Jess and Ben.
No one, Jess and Ben. I'm the steward who saw Martin.
Stewart who saw Martin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie doke. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
No one needs to cover for me unless they really want to.
Yay!
Welcome back, everyone. We're all grouped in town to discuss kings and demons and murder and guessing. Talking about guessing, hands up for any Elsa hears.
I'm the real Elsa here. You're welcome to cover for me if you wish, but you don't need to feel obliged to, because the widow already knows.
Someone's rubbing their mic a lot.
Apologies.
Ben.
Okay. So, Jess, our lunatic, thinks that she was shown an actual genuine evil player as a minion based on that interaction. So, Roblin, did someone come to you with your role today?
Potentially, yes.
Okay. I would like to guess that Roblin is the minion and Martin is the demon.
Thank you.
That guess offended Lee so much he was like, I'm out.
How dare you!
Does this guy think he is? Okay, apparently, presumably that didn't win us the game, so...
I can confirm the game is continuing.
I really want to be like, hey you with that ability, what did you learn? But I appreciate I can't just go around revealing what everyone is. That would make me look bad.
No, please, show us how it's done.
Okay, nominations are open.
I'll nominate Martin.
Okay. Please tell us why you have nominated Martin.
Still mostly based off Jess's claim. I think we should probably kill Martin and Jess, but Martin's first.
What do you say to that, Martin?
There's been a few people who have been able to confirm me as good, at least as confirmed as you can in this game. And I'm not a good kill. I think we should definitely kill Jess if she's claiming to be an outsider, or evil.
Okay. 4 votes to put Martin on the block, starting with Paul.
We're doing this.
Come on, kill him.
There we go.
Kill somebody.
I think we're missing a lot of outsiders. Just making me think that I was drunk.
4 votes is enough. Martin is on the block.
I mean, we're missing one by the sound of it.
I'd like to nominate Jess.
Okay. Please tell us why you've nominated Jess, Lee.
I'm getting some very suspicious messages from Jess right now. I am suspicious of her in general. I think she'd be a good kill.
Jess, your response?
You're the last blank on my grim, so I'm just trying to figure out what you are. It's not suspicious. You can kill me if you want. I don't really mind, because I know what I am.
Well, we don't.
I've told you all, I'm a lunatic.
Who did you choose to kill last night, Jess? Oh no,
Nobody. I thought I was the Yagababble with a phrase that I've said twice yesterday. I'm not going to say today.
I think Jess is a spent widow.
I'm not the
Here's
sponsor.
the problem. Here's the problem with this. This is a 9-player game, and we need to have at least 2 outsiders in it. And right now, Jess is the only person claiming to be an outsider,
Yeah.
which mathematically makes Jess the most trustworthy person in the circle. So unless we've got a goon who is paranoid and not saying anything, we have to account for at least one outsider, even if one of them's the drunk.
So anyway,
And with that, I'm going to run the vote. 4 to tie and 5 to put Jess on the block, starting with Lee.
Also, I'm
Drunken
good.
lunatic seems likely.
Outsider confirmed, but also probably not going to die in the night. Keep me in, guys.
They'll have to kill you in the night eventually.
Unless it's just... It would be pretty funny if Jess is a Yagababble lunatic with a Fangu demon. I don't believe
Yeah.
that is, but...
In that world, though, we then need to find 3
Yeah,
outsiders.
exactly, yeah.
So basically, the 2 opposing worlds are Jess is the only outsider that knows they're an outsider, and there's a drunk somewhere, or Jess is lying, and there is another outsider that knows they're an outsider that's not saying anything right now. So yeah, which I can sort of understand because there's a Fango on the screen.
Fangu, yeah.
If Ben's honest about the widow and Jess is telling the truth, Martin can't be the widow. It would have been a lot more convincing. So it's a good candidate to be.
I believe, I trust Ben, I think.
which
Trust Ben's
also
widow thing.
If we believe the pair of them, then I think it is Martin. If we're wrong, then we kill Jess.
yeah, which is also why it was probably why I got sniped for, well, depending on what it is, because fortune teller, who got a no on Jess and Ben.
Jess would like to nominate Lee.
Okay, Jess has nominated Lee. Please tell us why.
He is being quite suspicious, dodgy, all the shady little words. So I'm thinking of everyone I've spoken to so far. He's my most likely demon candidate. Unless
Lee.
he's not. Let's give me something.
I am not the demon candidate. I have told some people what I am. I've given us 3 for 3. I'm just... Yeah, I've not spoken to Jess yet, but that doesn't mean that I'm suspicious.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to put Lee on the block, starting with James.
I asked you for some claims, three roles, and your response was to nominate me.
1 vote is not enough. Lee saves the day. I'm going to close the day in 5 seconds if I hear no more nominations. 5.
I think, can we at least tie it? Can someone do a... Can someone nominate?
Nominate then.
Nah, come on.
2 seconds.
0. Martin is executed and dies.
And I get to choose how I die?
Nope. Town does not allow you that luxury. They just execute you with 17 knives and 1 crossbow.
So,
I was gonna
Roblin,
have to be lit to death by
do
puppies.
you mind if I say what you are?
Yeah, you can out it now. Yeah, that's fine.
So the reason Roblin wanted to lift that off Martin is because they are the steward who saw Martin as good. So if Martin is evil, then Roblin is either the drunk or the person who is widow poisoned. But it's probably more likely that they're just both good.
Interesting.
Since we had lots of votes on.
Hi,
Hello. I'm gonna stick with Jess and Lee.
Jess and Lee. Is your camera off or is mine glitching?
No, my camera's on, working just fine.
Okay, I'm going to have to refresh. Alright, thanks.
Technology.
The minion's a widow. Anybody who knows shit could just be the widow, right?
I still can't believe
Yes,
we haven't touched
anyone
Jess
who
yet.
knows shit.
Yeah.
You're admitting what you are, Matt.
What was
I
that?
am someone who knows shit.
Are you admitting who you are, the shit knower?
Oh yeah, I'm the shit knower. It's the next character we're going to release, and after that is Dominatrix.
Each night,
Just for Lee.
You heard it here first.
night, you learned some shit.
I'd say
You need to give it a better name, Gong Farmer. That's a traditional name.
Brilliant.
Well, it's a traditional name for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? There's a pen and paper RPG that I really like called Dungeon Crawl Classics, and their regular fanzine is called the Gong Farmer's Almanac. It's a cool system because you all.
Hello.
Hello.
I remembered you this time. I apologise.
What we got?
You get a 1.
1. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, kindly.
And so can graduate to a level 1 character. It's awesome.
Yeah. I've wanted to play that for a bit, but it's in the many systems of stuff I would like to play at some point, but never get the chance to.
Good morning, town. Apart from Ben, who died in the night. Please have 5 minutes for today.
Oh.
Okay. What'd you say?
I ate a drumstick volley. This was a mistake.
Why did you let yourself die, Martin?
Well, I nominated Jess, no one voted for it. I couldn't nominate anymore.
Yeah, I don't like how it's going.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with Jess's early accusation, we're not going to know what to believe until both me and Jess are dead. I think Jess is the widow.
No, I think, I mean, I don't necessarily trust Ben, but what he's saying is correct. Like, outside account, we need some outsiders.
Yeah, I think that. On other people, but I think he seems. Well, he died as well. Yeah.
I have not spoken to Phil or Paul, so.
Nate.
Hello.
Question. I obviously didn't get woken up last night. Does that imply that I am poisoned?
No, it means that you don't wake up. The ability, whatever ability it was, does not wake in the night.
Okay.
I mean, you could be poisoned, but there's plenty of reasons for you to not be poisoned or drunk.
Just a bit confused. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about that.
Michael looked at Jess and Lee. Was that right?
I'm going.
I just wanted to check.
No, Jess and Ben. You've got no one to.
No, because obviously I didn't wake up in the night, but that doesn't mean much because the king doesn't wake up in the night.
Yeah.
I think Michael might be drunk.
You think Michael's drunk?
I don't know. I'm just.
That would make James.
Fangu, and then Fangu jumped. Or James could be evil. James is claiming innkeeper.
Well, he's doing a shite job of it.
Yeah, he says he picked Jess and Lee on the first day, night. Second night. I don't know. He says he's got spoken to yet. I told him to just avoid me.
Okie.
All right.
I mean,
Day and Ben died.
Well, yeah, you say you didn't, unless it's something else. But I don't believe that it is that is the case. But
I've got a lot of arguments for my goodness, but I'll probably die before then, so that's fine.
do you want to be executed?
Probably not at this point, and if I can stay protected in the night, then I'm happy to stay till final 3, because that narrows it down to 2
Yeah,
people.
but James is going to die at some point as well.
Yeah.
Mind you, no, he's not before the next execution, is he?
No. Yeah, that'd be interesting. So it's either Paul or I think it's Lee or you, really. Like that's all it's got to be.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Bye.
I've got.
He said
the night before.
You see, you think James is the widow. I've been working off the assumption that Jess is the widow.
I think James is the widow because he's claiming innkeeper, which gives him a reason to have someone receive bunk information So he poisons someone and then claims that he's innkeeper protected them at critical moments when their information's weird.
Yeah. I've got no
Also,
claim from Phil or Paul, so.
I know what Phil is.
Phil's
or-
balloonist, Paul's oracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I got balloonist from Phil. I haven't spoken to Paul.
Right.
I've got a
Yeah, Phil's first two
question,
balloonist
Jess.
pings were Jess, then Lee.
Do we trust Jess?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
No,
I don't.
I don't.
We need to find outsiders. We have to have at least two. Where are they?
Well, anyone could be drunk.
Sure, but then we have to have one of those four.
Yeah.
Well, I could be drunk. For all we
Yeah,
know.
but what I'm saying is we have to have at least two, and the drunk is one.
Oh.
What's happening? Why are we all here?
I was requested to chat with Lee. So
All right.
I didn't realise that.
Treacherous, rude, evil.
If you're an outsider and not telling us, you really should tell us now because it's gonna become a problem.
if you're a goon, you're probably not going to switch anymore.
I'll say nominations are not yet open. I'll hear guesses are open. I'll open noms in about a minute.
Third outsider is what we need for a Fangu.
Yeah, good. That's what I was going to say. I mean, if there's a Fangu, then you want to stay quiet, right?
Well, they've already jumped by now.
I think it's unlikely that we have a Fangu. I think we probably have a Yagababble.
Yeah.
A Tinker would have been killed for fun by now, probably.
If we had a Fangu, then I don't know. I guess it's possible. If we have a Fangu, then assuming that Jess, so if we assume that Jess is evil, right, and that we have a Fangu, then
missing some outsiders.
dead outsiders would have told us that they were outsiders. So that means, assuming none of the dead players are outsiders, and assuming Jess is the Fangu, 3 of these 4 other living players are outsiders, and one of them is probably the widow. I think that's unlikely. I think that's very unlikely. So I think what's more likely is that it isn't a Fangu, and Jess is just an outsider.
Nominations are open.
We could still have a lunatic.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, other than the one who's been claiming lunatic from day one.
There's too much evidence, at least to me now.
They would have figured it out by now as well, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Just being so open.
And
is that actually possible? I don't believe that is possible. That there's another person out there who.
Well, I think Martin's suggesting that Jess isn't the lunatic and that there's another one somewhere here.
Yeah,
but
I'd like to nominate
don't believe
Lee.
that's possible.
Was that a nomination?
Yeah. James nominated Lee.
Oh yeah.
Let's say.
Sorry. Yeah, James.
I'd like to nominate Lee.
Okay. James nominates Lee.
And dies.
Based
And dies.
on. Oh!
No!
Oh, it's a little monster, is it?
Your accusation, James.
Okay.
My thinking was Lee is at least I've got nothing on Lee at the moment. Everyone else I've got something in there for. I've got at least something in my grim for them. Lee, I've got nothing, so I think Lee is the most suspicious. I do believe Jess is the lunatic.
Okay. Lee, your response.
James, you've got nothing in it for me because I don't trust you. So I've not confirmed.
It's on me, I trust someone.
Yeah, I'm trusting 3 people over on that side. Unless it's that side. They know who and what I am. I'm distrustful of you, James, although the fact you just died makes me think perhaps you really were what you said you were.
Yeah, I'm happy to say I was the innkeeper. I was protecting both nights. I protected Jess and Lee.
So why did you just die?
Witch.
Because we have a witch.
Oh, unless
it's
a Yagababble. Unless Nate's just...
Yeah, that also is possible. Either way, we shouldn't kill today because we'll lose
It's
the
real
game if
four
we kill
now,
one
yeah.
person.
Fine, four.
Yeah.
I'm going to run the vote on Lee, as we're starting to get a bit off topic. 2 votes to put Lee on the block, starting with James's dead
Don't
vote.
know who voted. In fact, we don't want to kill, so
We don't want to kill today now.
If it's,
So how
if it's
does-
Yagababble being made to look like a witch, then who's actually said very much today?
Lee is safe for today with 0 votes.
How does
I am-
lunatic work in Little Monster? Does evil know
Whoever
the
is babysitting
lunatic
Little
is?
Monster learns who the lunatic is and learns who they pick.
Right. Okay.
I am the Oracle. I got a 1 last night when Ben and Martin died.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm fully on Martin's evil train.
I'm not getting
I
any more
think Martin probably
information.
was evil, and I think that Roblin was good and was widow poisoned.
Or I could be the drunk
Or
to
drunk.
explain for
Or
the
that,
extra
yeah.
outsider.
That would be a good. That would be the
But-
second outsider.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At this point, those 2 people, the drunk and the widow poison player, are like mechanically and functionally identical, right?
Well,
And
no,
it's-
because if the cannibal ate the widow poisoned player,
They would
They-
get legit
They
info,
would
yeah.
get the.
they
Yeah,
get
because
legit
a
info.
cannibal wouldn't be poisoned.
Yeah,
But I'm
James
not sure we've
has
got a
been
cannibal.
drinking
Did
with
Lee know what your info was before
No.
you spoke to Lee? No. Oh, of course.
Lee, would
but
you
if
like to
Lee,
share?
If Lee were the widow, he would already know. He would have seen that. Oh, would he have done? No, probably not. Sorry. Go ahead.
Lee, could you share, since you're the only person who could be a cannibal at this point for me?
I am the cannibal.
Did you learn anything?
What?
You've eaten people?
Did you get?
I've eaten 2 people. I ate Roblin on the first night and learned that Martin was a good player. I ate Martin on the second night and learned nothing. Because I don't wake up.
Which we were expecting.
What are you claiming, Martin?
Thing.
So
Sorry,
that's
say again?
that's why I was
Are you
that's
actually-
why I was saying I'm more likely to be the drunk than the
No.
widow poison because Lee learnt this. Because if I
Yeah.
was widow poisoned by Martin, then
Yeah, that's fair.
Lee wouldn't learn Martin, would he? So
Phil, what's your third name?
My third name is Paul.
Okay.
What was your other 2?
Jess and then Lee.
So Jess is claiming outsider. So
Mhm.
even if Jess is evil, Jess to Lee kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Lee to Paul, they're both claiming townsfolk. So
Yeah.
one of them is
Yep.
lying at least.
Well,
so at least
Phil
one of
or
those
Lee
one
is
of those
lying.
2 is unless one of them's a drunk, obviously.
This
That's
is
a
a
scary
lying.
thought.
This is a
That's
final
scary
call for
thought. You
nominations.
could be the widow poison steward, and Lee could be the drunk cannibal.
We
oh
be
no.
clear, we're not executing tonight, right?
If James is telling
No,
the
we
truth,
can't.
then they could have made Lee drunk.
James did mention that he could have made me drunk just as he could have made Jess drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was the same last night as well.
Closing the day in 5.
We'll find out tomorrow.
No one is executed, no one dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh, I don't trust anyone.
So Martin, your claim of king was real, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I literally thought it was a joke. Sorry.
I mean, he certainly, when I carved him up, he certainly had blue blood.
Oh, so he is good then.
Right, so here's the thing that I'm going to do. No one was executed, so Lee still is poisoned from that. So filtered the phrase twice. I simulated the witch just to throw confusion in there to the potential of it being a little monster game. I'm going to give Lee Goon tonight because Lee. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Oh yes, I can because it's still. I was going to say Lee's probably not poisoned anymore. However, they still ate an evil character, so I can give them whatever. That's very harsh, but there's enough info pointing at Martin being evil that hopefully that would be yeah. Well, we shall see. So we've got none. So Paul's going to die to the Yaga Babble, and I'm going
Could have a name for a king, I suppose.
I mean, the first one was King of France, and then they just went, oh,
Yes.
Hi, it's happened. You learned there's a goon in play. Oh, one of your live characters is a goon.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
He's the one who put it about a lot. So everybody's related to him.
Don't think so. I can't remember.
It's one of the. I think it's actually a mathematical quirk of heredity, but almost everybody in Europe can claim to be directly related to Charlemagne just by statistics.
Oh, let's take someone away.
They're coming for me. I've got to run. 3 people alive because. Thank you, Paul. Yes, you died.
I'm alive.
No private chats today. Your final 3 are Phil, Jess, and Lee.
I got information last night.
Would you like
my king ability that there is a goon in play.
Okay.
a living? Is it an alive player or just
There
anyone?
can't be.
Wasn't a live player. I'd assume that would include Paul because he was alive at the time.
I'm not the goon.
No, I don't think so. Because the king
Are
waits
you
right at the end of the
King's
night.
alive.
You ate a widow, Martin, and got poisoned.
Phil, are you the goon?
No,
You're not the goon.
I'm not the goon.
Okay.
I think
Did you
Jason
get another player
the
last
demon
night?
pretending to be a lunatic.
Oh,
Yeah, last night
I'm
early morning.
not.
It's a
Mine-
wonderful ploy.
Oh Christ! Right, and I was going to wake up today and say it's Phil because we've only got one person claiming outsider, and I just feel like the storyteller would have used a balloonist to put an extra outsider in. But you saying that is completely thrown a spanner in the works, Lee, because that sounds like a load of bollocks.
It really does.
Lee's the
It
drunk.
does sound like bollocks, but I think it's
Lee
because
could
he's
just be the
Lee's a
drunk, yeah.
liar.
eaten a widow.
Yeah, Lee could just.
He
I
didn't eat the
said
king,
this
he ate the widow.
yesterday. I did say this yesterday.
Lee could be the person chosen by the widow.
Or Lee could be the demon who knows the entire grimoire.
Yeah, the widow's probably dead now, right? According to Paul's info.
Is the witch broken now? Because the witch was alive yesterday.
The witch
So
can't
that
do
would-
anything on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the widow has to be the dead minion.
Yeah.
If it's
Hang on a second.
I think it's witch. Do we think it's witch? And
I don't think it's a widow game. I think it's a witch game because of how I
no.
died.
If it's both, then
could be
it's
a
a
little
little monster.
We
But-
caught Jess. We've caught
But it-
Jess in a lie there because
You ain't done shit, mate.
Jess started the game saying that she knew that I was the widow, and is
Yeah.
now saying, "Oh, is it a witch then?"
There's both.
If
Someone
Jess,
died to a
There's
witch
a
kid.
little monster on this
You
script,
can't be
Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. It could be a little
okay.
monster. Because to be honest, if it was a Yagababble, they would have had to have said the phrase twice yesterday to simulate the kill on James and to kill Paul in the night. And I don't think anybody yesterday said anything twice.
No, and I didn't say. I haven't said my phrase since that first day. Phrase. So, ain't me.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
one of the bluffs I got is the role that Michael is, and I believe him weirdly. So it's ain't me.
But if
So
it's
I
a
think
little
that-
monster, does that mean we have to kill whoever's holding the little monster?
Yeah, but it will be. We're pretty sure we've killed one of the minions, so it will be the other one. I
Yeah.
think there's two worlds here, right? There's the world where Lee just got correct information and he's telling the truth, and in that world, Phil is the goon who has presumably turned evil or is being KG, and Jess has been doing this amazing lunatic bluff for the whole game, and there's a drunk somewhere that we haven't found. Or there's the world where Lee's information was incorrect, in which case I think it's got to be Phil who's the demon, right?
So who did you get last night, Phil?
Martin. I did say earlier, but I think
Right,
I'll tell you.
I heard you right.
Oh well, there's the third world as well, obviously, where Lee just lied and it's Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lee's in there in my info.
But it's not a very convincing lie.
Yes.
He could have said lunatic and been really confirming himself as good. Throwing Phil under the bus. I
So
think
Ben,
Phil-
is your world that Phil is the witch holding the monster?
It's either Lee or Phil, and it's yeah. Well, going into last night, I was like, "This is Phil. It's Phil. We need an extra outsider. Phil's lying." But when Lee said that, it was just so out of left field.
So
It's classic
Well-
Lee.
I think we've got Jess as the widow, and either Phil or Lee as the witch, and it's a little monster game.
That doesn't work.
Martin,
does
that's
it?
just
That
not
doesn't
possible.
work.
We
It
need,
doesn't-
to have
It
at least
doesn't-
we need to have one outsider that knows they're an outsider.
Yeah.
If Jess is
Facts
evil,
are
that's
wrong.
seriously impressive, but I think it's Phil.
Right, I'm going to jump in. There are going to be 4 minutes left in the game. Nominations are open. The timer will pause during nominations.
Ben, was any of your outside here picks include these two that are living?
No,
When you did it.
I picked James. Oh, I picked Phil. Picked James and Phil on day one, but Phil was just a random choice at that time, and I picked James because he can make people drunk, which is a good bluff for a widow.
Yep.
If anyone nominates Phil, I'll vote on it.
Oh, I don't like this. Is down to me.
I mean,
Really?
to me, it's just Lee.
Honestly,
No one's got any info on Phil. Like,
Jess, it's entirely possible you're the only remaining good player here. By
I
the way.
feel like
Yeah.
it's true.
So Phil,
no,
Yeah.
so Phil
But no
or
one-
Lee need to do the nominations.
Neither of them are going to, though,
Do,
are
do,
they?
what do we want to do? Nominate. So what? I nominate Phil. Phil nominates Jess. Jess nominates me.
There's no point
Oh.
nominating me.
Yeah,
You're in a stick, not a Dorito.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any point nominating Jess. She's all but confirmed, I think, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So one of Phil and Lee. So one's the witch, one's the widow, and it's just whoever's got the monster.
No, because I'm.
Well, no. We've got a dead evil, right?
We
Yeah.
must have a dead evil
I believe so.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Based
If
on
I'm
Paul's
not
info.
drunk or anything,
Yes.
yes.
So
And it's
Martin's.
Martin or Ben.
So I'm the drunk. Martin is a minion.
Yeah.
I think it could be the dead evil. Could be Ben.
Why would I
How's
just get
Ben?
myself killed at night?
Yeah.
It could.
To
It's
lend
been bothering me that it
credence to
could
everything you
be
said.
Ben doing a really impressive widow outing himself to look good.
Yeah.
But
And then,
Well, if it's-
so
that
what,
would
I'm
make
the
it Jess, I
widow
think I'm
who.
not.
If I'm the widow, one of you should have learned that there was a widow in play.
No, unless you pick
Poison
yourself.
yourself.
Why would I do
Who
that
does
though? When
that?
I can poison someone
Yeah.
permanently? That's
Exactly.
wild.
Well, so if it's Lil Monster, then Nate chooses the deaths at night.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Ben,
And
Ben
Jagger
hasn't
Bubble.
got rid of himself
It's
at night.
entirely possible.
Yeah.
Less than
if
2
I'm
minutes
evil, I've
remain.
spent the whole game defending Jess, the only person who's claimed outsider.
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe Ben. I think it's.
I
Phil.
think it's Phil.
I think it's Lee.
Phil.
In Phil's world, it has to be Lee.
Yeah.
So
it-
that's
yeah.
where the nomination
for
would
sure.
go. But Lee is going to try and push on me.
I will nominate myself.
Okay, Lee nominates
Oh.
Lee.
Right out loud.
Oh.
In a
Don't do that
We've seen
again,
this
Lee.
before.
What is this?
This has happened before.
Okay, right.
Don't believe that.
First of all, let's hear the offence against Lee from Lee.
I will offer no prosecution or defence.
Okay,
Oh.
well, in that case, 2 votes to put Lee on the block, starting
I am
with
voting
James's
on
dead vote.
You know,
Don't
this whole
I am
overvote
voting
it.
on
calling
this. I'm
the
not
vote
putting
to
my hand
get
down.
rid of it didn't work for Brexit.
We
Also,
should vote on this.
not-
Martin's trying to throw us off by voting, I think.
That's 4.
4 is enough. Lee is on the block. The timer resumes.
So I'm hoping Jess will nominate
Would,
Phil.
yeah, would you like me to nominate Phil?
God, I'm listening to the Blood Omen soundtrack right now, and it's making me very intense.
Oh, man, that's a deep cut.
Okay,
then
I'm
Jess
going to
nominated
nominate Phil.
Okay.
Please.
Jess has nominated Phil. Please tell us why.
I hate this.
I
Okay,
need to get 5. Can we get 5?
it is possible. Phil, your defence.
I also hate this. I believe we've got the demon on the block, and we should leave it there.
Okay. 4 votes to tie, 5 to put Phil on the block. Starting with Michael's dead vote.
I'm not.
Am I voting on this? I just thought it was too easy to put Lee on the block.
Lee's voting for this, so it almost certainly is not Phil, I think.
Yeah.
2 is not enough. And Phil is safe. Phil, are you going to nominate?
No thanks. I think it's in the right place.
Okay.
It's Phil.
In which case, Lee is executed. Lee dies. And let's go to a grim reveal.
It was
Okay.
Phil.
Does the timer? I guess the timer's still going to count down whilst I'm doing this.
Yep.
Oh well. Let's start with Paul, the Oracle, who learned 001, I think, or 01?
0-1.
01, and then died. I looked over your shoulder, Lee. Right, and then we've got Ben, the Al Sahir, who saw Widow's Ping. I can't remember your exact guesses, Ben, but one of them was extremely close.
Yeah, I think it was my first one. It was Phil and
James.
Phil
Yeah.
and Bong.
Indeed, and I think you picked Martin as well on the next day. I did think you were going to get it, and I think you probably would have done. Were you alive longer? Michael was the fortune teller who, on night 1, got a no between Ben and Jess. That is because Jess, you're lunatic. Saw Yagababble with the phrase, "I'm so glad I didn't draw evil," who was told that Martin, the widow, was their minion. Martin, who knew that Jess was the lunatic, but didn't fancy stringing Jess along for the game. We've got Roblin, you're drunk, who saw Steward. So I pointed them towards Martin. Got James, your innkeeper, who exclusively inkept Lee and Jess. It did not matter at any point which of them was poisoned or drunk even, because evil was won because Lee was the widow poisoned cannibal who. So when Roblin was executed, I was either going to show Lee Roblin or Martin. And I thought showing Lee Roblin would be very silly, so too silly for that early in the game. So I showed Lee Martin, and then executed Martin. So no more widow poison, but Martin's a minion, so Lee was poisoned anyway. He didn't execute anyone until final day, so no information. And then when the king would get information, I gave Lee Goon, which leaves Phil, your Yagababble, with the phrase, "I don't believe that."
Oh man! I had the soul going into the final day, and I fucking talked myself out of it.
The bluff for investigator, mayor, balloonist. There was no king in play, and Phil said, "I don't believe that" twice on the day, so I killed James via a witch to throw Little Monster into the mix, and then Paul in the night.
Which is why when we get to the final 3, we've got to install the meta that anyone who's under suspicion has to nominate first.
Yeah.
Because we always get to the end.
He bloody nominated himself for crying out loud.
Yeah. Lee nominated himself, but then you nominated Phil, and Phil decided not to nominate.
Yeah, I nominated myself to show that I was not afraid to die.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you've done that before, Lee, and you lost.
I was your minion when you did that as the demon.
It was insane.
That was stressful for me.
That was a very good game. Thank you. It was incredibly close as well.